In the province of BC, certain clothing and footwear are not subject to the 7% provincial sales tax. This exemption includes clothing and footwear designed for children, as well as adult-sized clothing and footwear when it's bought for children under 15 years old. For children's sized clothing and footwear, no certification is needed to apply the tax exemption. Our customers are not required to provide any documentation or certification for these items. In our stores, children's sized clothing and footwear are automatically exempt from the 7% PST, ensuring a hassle-free shopping experience in this category. However, the process differs for adult-sized clothing and footwear intended for children under 15 years of age. For these items, we do require a form of certification. During each transaction involving adult-sized clothing and footwear for children under 15, it is mandatory to collect a completed signed certificate of exemption. Children's clothing and footwear, also known as the FIN 425 form. This certificate must clearly state that the purchased item is for a child under 15 years of age. Retailers must retain these completed certificates as part of their sales records. You are responsible for providing the customer with the FIN 425 form, which can be offered as either a physical copy or a digital copy via DocuSign. Please consult your manager to obtain these forms as needed. Additionally, we welcome customers who prefer to bring their own completed physical forms. When a customer comes in looking to buy an adult-sized item for a child under the age of 15, while they are filling the form, we have to manually create a new item with no 7% PST in our inventory system. This might sound complicated, but you've already learned how to add items to our inventory, so you're halfway there. Let's walk through an example to make this clearer. For example, a customer wants to buy a hat intended for adults, but they're buying it for a child. First, you'll go to our inventory system and add a new item. We'll call this item tax-exempt hat to remind us that it's different from the standard version of the hat. You'll enter the price of the product. It's $26 here. Now, here's the part where we make it tax-exempt. You'll edit the tax settings for this new item by clicking on the blue pen icon. Then select the Custom Taxes and Fees option. Here, you'll unselect the PST, turning it from green to white, which means this item won't have the 7% PST added to it at checkout. Make sure to save your changes by clicking the green Save button. This way, the tax-exempt hat is now in our system, taxed correctly. Next up, we need to create a new label for this item, complete with a barcode so we can scan it at the register. This is pretty much the same process as creating any other label. You'll go to the Easy Label app, which is the label creation section of our system. Find the tax-exempt hat. By searching for it, it'll stand out in orange color, and then generate a new UPC code for it. Print out the label, and you're almost done. The final step is just like any other checkout. Open the Register app, scan the barcode, and complete the sale. If you want to double-check that everything's been done right, you can look at the item's tax amount at the bottom and see that only the 5% GST is applied. For a $26 item, that means you'll see an extra $1.30 added for tax. And there you have it, a simple way to ensure we're charging the correct taxes for items bought for children under 15. It might seem like a bit to remember at first, but with a little practice, it'll become second nature,